Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Chuck Jones, here with the whole Zone Sports crew, Andy Millay, Jay Miller, Logan Clifford, and Mary Millay. And tonight we've got special guest Gavin Race joining us this evening. Now, Gavin, I want to thank you for sitting in with us. I've seen some of the stuff that you've done with the Wheelersburg team there on Facebook and different things. I'm really tickled that you could sit down with us tonight and do a little bit of the game with us.
Oh, it's no problem, man. I've been excited to get involved in basketball games and just kind of get back into the swing of things. I've not really done any play-by-play or live sequences since football season, but I've been really excited just to get back in the swing of it.
Well, that's cool. I'm really excited about tonight's game. We've got Wheelersburg at the Valley Indians home out here in Lucasville. First off, I want to thank our main sponsor, which is King's Daughters and King's Daughters Ohio Medical Center. I want to thank them for everything that they do for Zone Sports and the whole community, as they are big supporters of the area and area youth. We got a big game tonight. This is an SOC match between the Indians and the Pirates. The Pirates are coming in here undefeated still. Is that right, Gavin?
Yes, that's correct. They've had quite the season, I'll be honest. We've compared it a lot to the 07 season and how they've been really pushing the ball, really making – every night they're scoring 70-plus points. They're just really making a good effort to kind of get back to that Final Four.
I tell you what, man, they are rocking it. I mean, it's so rare to have a basketball team go undefeated throughout the entire season.
Oh, yeah, it is very rare. But when you got guys like – I mean, you can't ignore number 23 there, Tanner Holden. He has been unbelievable this year.
He has.
Two 50-point games.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know? Do you know what his 4-year stats is? I mean,
4-year stats?
like total points?
I'm not really sure, but I know he is. I think 250 points off of the school record, which is pretty impressive.
Oh my gosh! Well, there was the tip-off, and number 23, Tanner Holden, flipped it out to number 11. And who is that?
That is Dustin Darnell. He will handle the ball. Looks to hand off to Trent Salyers. This team, they've been doing very well this year with their. They've been moving the ball very well, moving without it just as well, shooting, finishing, they've been doing just as well. But good steal there by number 24.
That was. Will they get it? And they
good
do.
Finish by number 3.
And the Indians draw first blood on tonight's ball game.
Mullins, I'm telling you what, that kid's been very good this year. He's been shooting the ball insanely well.
You know, he has. I've seen him drop a lot of nice shots, especially from outside.
Yeah, he's been doing very well. Kind of having a breakout senior year.
Oh,
they're going to call a travel there.
There we go. So we've got Indians 2, Berg 0 at the moment, which is uncharacteristic, but I'm sure that will change shortly.
Now, Coach Stephen Ader, he's been really keeping this team to a high standard.
I think the
really keeping everybody involved.
Now, not to look too far ahead, but I think Berg gets by in first round, though. They have the playoffs this year.
Yeah, they will. I think they played their first round at Jackson. Nice finish there by Connor Mullins.
There we go. Just talking about him. Now, the 5 that are out there, are those seniors, Gavin?
All but 22 there, J.J. Truitt, and I'll tell you what, he's one tough young man out there.
Now Truitt, is he the one that came from South Webster?
Yeah, he moved from South Webster in 8th grade. And he's been huge for this team this year, and he scores quite a bit, but he's that hustler guy on the defensive end. He's taking charges, diving for loose balls, getting big steals, and pushing the ball in transition.
Awesome. Well, I know we watched him last year, and he was a big part of last year's team as well.
Oh, yeah. Even as a freshman, he was contributing huge to the team.
I tell you.
Nice look there by number 3.
Valley's out here coming on strong this evening.
It is a pretty good start. Wheelersburg, they kind of had a target on their back with that undefeated record. They actually came off a pretty intense game against South Webster. They would end up pulling away at the end, but Webster gave them quite a challenge.
You know, South Webster usually produces a great basketball team, and part of the reason might be because they don't have football to contend with.
Oh yeah.
You know, they were state champions a few years back.
Yeah.
You know, which was very impressive.
I do want to. Mullins wide open there. Ooh. He doesn't miss that.
Man, that was a sweet shot.
He doesn't miss that. I'm telling you what. He does not miss that shot.
I was gonna say I've seen him hit these outside shots like they're nothing.
Oh yeah, he had a game earlier in the year. Holden and Truett were both in foul trouble in the first quarter, and Connor and Trent both stepped up huge. I mean, it was huge.
Really?
Connor had, I think, 4 straight threes by himself, and he was really, really just putting it into Waverly.
Man, oh man. Now, what has been the toughest game for Wheelersburg so far this year, you think?
The toughest game? Jackson Ironman.
Really?
You wouldn't think, oh, Jackson, they're probably not going to, they're going to come in, they're going to put up a fight, but it's not going to be that intense. Wheelersburg was leading by about 13, but there was a charge that Jackson drew, and that kind of gave them momentum to come all the way back. Game goes to overtime.
Really?
But I remember Berg just got rolling. We were hitting a ton of outside shots, and we were able to win by, I think, about 8, 70-62.
Oh, wow.
He is so hard to keep off the glass.
Man.
All 6'7" of him. Something I want to talk about, as that's a nice shot there by the Valley Indians. Great look there.
Look at that.
But something I do want to point out, there are 6 seniors for the Pirates this year.
Are there?
There are 6 seniors, and they have been huge to the team. I mean, huge. They've been carrying the load.
Yeah.
Might have missed the travel there, but.
Well, you know.
But, I mean, Holden, Mullins, Darnell, Salyer, all of them. Every single one of them has been huge. And the man checking in right here, number 13, Matthew Miller, he's been pretty big coming off the bench, playing a good bench role. They're going to call a foul there. 2 free throws coming up.
So tied up 9-9 with the Indians and the Pirates duking it out. 4 minutes left to go in the first period. And it's a great game so far.
Oh, yeah. I think better than a lot of people would expect.
I think so. Well, that's one great thing. I mean, no matter who is playing Wheelersburg, they play their best.
You have to.
They bring their A game. I mean, Wheelersburg is one of the biggest rivals to any school in the county. So they are always bringing their A game.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. Your season doesn't really matter unless you beat Berg.
I've heard that a lot.
And in that case, I mean, no one's been able to do that this year.
That's true. That's true.
Holden in the post. Almost getting the M1.
Almost. So now Holden picked up a scholarship he's already signed, isn't he?
Yes, he's going to Wright State.
Wright State. Excellent. Excellent.
He's looking to really make an impact there first season.
Well, good. I hope he does, you know. The last player that came out of Wheelersburg that I think was similar to
Cam Miller.
Holden is Cam, yeah.
That's my cousin.
Oh, is it really?
Cam Miller.
Oh, wow.
He, telling you what, he was probably the best player we've ever had here.
Yeah.
Or at least one of the best.
Well, he was
6'8",
definitely on the
shoot.
top. Yeah, did a great job.
And I wanted to point this out. I think the reason this team has done so well is they have someone on that bench from that 07 team, Mr. Alex Prater down there.
Really?
Yeah, he played a huge role for them off the bench, and I think his energy and passion as a coach has really played into this team's success.
Well, that definitely would make a difference.
Oh, that's probably not the best shot you could get there.
No, Cam scooped it out of the air there. Look at that.
Nice move. Fouled. He's gonna get 2 at the line.
So Holden will return to the line. Berg has a 1-point lead at the moment.
11-10.
Yep.
That is the second foul on number 3. I believe that is Dylan Ellis, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. No, that is Andrew Shope.
Andrew Shope.
Andrew Shope, a senior.
Shope's a big player for the Indians.
Oh, yeah, he's huge for them. And it looks like they are going to have to send him to the bench. I believe Andrew Shope was the quarterback for their team this year, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right.
Okay. I know you might remember this. I'm not sure if you do. A couple years back, it was actually the last SOC loss Berg has had. And it was before this huge football rain came. But Valley beat Berg in a thriller. I believe it was like 10-7 or something like that.
You mean in football?
Football.
Yes.
Yeah, and Eddie Miller actually had a huge fumble that really turned the game. And Berg has not lost an SOC game since that.
Really?
They have not lost a football SOC game since that loss.
That's remarkable.
So that's something Valley can sure hold on to.
Oh yeah. We know Valley had a heck of a football run there for a good 4+ years.
Oh yeah.
You know, and really,
all it takes is one class.
That's it. That's it.
And a lot of people refer to the seniors right now as that class for Berg.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Trent Salyers there. He's been huge for the team this year, football and basketball. Ill-advised 3 there.
Yeah.
Probably could have got a better shot.
That's probably another thing that adds to this is the fact that most of these boys played football together as well.
Oh yeah.
You know, so the teamwork aspect of this is big.
Missed there by Truitt. That's a good look. That's a good drive, just off.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Holden driving.
Maybe could have looked for a kick there and
Yeah.
got an alley-oop, but wide open.
Oh.
Ooh.
Off.
That's something you got to be careful of. You don't want to be one of those guys put on a poster by Holden.
No, you don't.
He's had quite a few of those this year. I don't know if you saw, he had a pretty big dunk against Northwest earlier in the season.
He did. Yeah, he had some nice stuff. The only one we saw a Berg game a couple weeks ago, and I think it was against Minford. And Holden, he tried to alley-oop it to himself off the glass.
At Minford, yes, I was there.
Yeah. And we've got a timeout, so we'll go ahead and take our timeout, and we'll come right back after this.
Used Automotive at 5907 Lucasville Mitford Road in Mitford is a buy here, pay here car lot, which specializes in cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by AJ's and visit with Aaron, Jody, and Brian. They'd love to work with you. Check out AJ's Used Automotive on Facebook, where you'll be able to see pictures of all the vehicles on the lot. AJ's Used Automotive is located right beside of the Muletown Mini Mart and AJ's Automotive Service. Drop by AJ's Used Automotive, a buy here, pay here car lot.
All right. Yeah, honestly, he did a good job.
Good.
Oh, we're back? Oh, we're back.
All right.
Sorry about that. You know, we just had Gavin Race, who spent a little time with us, and now we've got Jay Miller back on the mic as Gavin goes back to do his job for the team of getting some video. Want to thank him and encourage him in his broadcasting endeavors in the future. Good job, Gavin.
Well, I didn't get a chance to hear him, from a distance, so I'll have to wait for the rebroadcast.
That's
but
it.
I gather he did pretty well.
You know what he did? I think he really did a good job. So I'm always encouraged to see kids going into any aspect of broadcasting, no matter what it is, from videographer to announcer, production, you name it. There's just there's plenty of stuff out there to do. 1:30 on the clock. What just happened, Jay?
Well, we got a foul, and it looks like we'll see who that's on. It's it's going to be on number 12 for the Pirates. That's Connor Mullins. That'll be his first personal foul in the contest. And, standing by, just, having Mr. Race, young Master Race, work over here. I got a chance to just do some stats and kind of watch the game. And, wow, what a game it's been.
I'm telling you what. I mean, this is really a matchup this evening.
I'm surprised by it. In talking to a whole lot of people that are pretty close to the game, they kind of thought, well, Wheelersburg will go away. They'll win by 30, whatever. And, well, I hope not. Hope Valley gives them a good game. And we just covered them against Northwest recently, and they looked good there.
They did.
So they've got their A game tonight. And, of course, you've got some seniors tonight that are playing their last ball game here at Valley High School. They're going to give it their all.
They are.
So, great game up to this point.
Well, coming into this, I know the Pirates are undefeated. What is Valley, 7 and something?
Yeah, Valley is 6-13.
6-13. Okay.
Nice lefty shot there.
Okay, 14-10. Pirates leading the Indians. Right at 37 seconds left. Matt Miller.
Matt Miller.
Good
with
shot.
The left-hand shot there, little mid-range. Now Valley looks like they're set to run out this first quarter.
They are. They're only
Caden
down by 4.
With the ball there at the point.
20 seconds left. They're burning the clock, and the Berg's letting them. Oh, something's changed.
We're coming up on 10 seconds now. Valley's going to turn on the juice. Cade Millett taking it to the hole, off the mark. Wheelersburg is going to get a score before the half anyway.
And they do. Look at that. Oh, my gosh.
So close.
You know, those almost never go in. but when they hit the rim, I'm just as excited.
Yeah, it's like, man, it was so close.
I'm telling you. Well, let's take a quick break, and we'll come right back with the second period after this.
In the heart of downtown Portsmouth is the area's oldest pawnbroker, B&B Loan. No matter what you're looking for, it's probably come through the doors of B&B at some point in time. With a large selection of jewelry, TVs, tools, DVDs, musical instruments, and did I mention jewelry? B&B has the largest collection of pre-owned jewelry featuring many popular and one-of-a-kind pieces. No matter what you're looking for, shop local first by coming into B&B Loan, located near the Esplanade at 837 Gallia Street in Portsmouth.
At Desco, we believe loans to small businesses result in stronger communities. We believe the experience and ability to make local decisions awards you the home field advantage. We believe quick decisions and straightforward answers are what you need to get started. At Desco, we have terms to fit your business. Desco Federal Credit Union. We make business loans.
Especially since he plays for the basketball team.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. I'm Chuck Jones here with Jay Miller and the whole Zone Sports team as we bring you high school basketball here on the Zone. Tonight, big SOC match-off between the Wheelersburg Pirates and the Valley Indians. Berg's leading the Indians right now at a score of 16-10, but this has been one heck of an SOC match, hasn't it, Jay?
It sure hit. It's gone back and forth quite a few times, and you know what? Valley's doing a great job against Tanner Holden down inside, limiting him to just 3 points there in that first quarter. Choke with the steal. Quick look to Millett. The reverse layup's not going to go down. He had to alter that shot before he put it up there. From the top of the key, off the mark there. That's Connor Fell. Didn't fall for him.
Looked like they kind of had their arms locked by accident.
Yeah,
there.
a little bit there. You get tangled up inside.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's funny. I've noticed a lot of the Valley scores are from inside.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're the short shots just off the backboard inside, and that seemed to be paying off well for them.
That's right. And if you recall, against Northwest, I believe it was Mason Zaylor was our most valuable player.
Yes.
He played strong inside.
Yeah.
Especially there in the final moments of the game. So he's doing a good job of D'ing it up inside, and just, you know, all the Valley Indians tonight. Pretty impressive evening thus far. You got to play 4 quarters against Wheelersburg, though, that's for sure.
That's true.
Wheelersburg staying with that man-to-man defense. They seldom come out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Valley in a 1-4 low, and now the dribble drive with Shope, and a little desperation there, just really forcing the issue. Yeah, that's not a team approach right there. They probably need to work on that aspect of the game a little bit. The turnover by Shope. Wheelersburg now with the ball coming back the other way. Nice drive down the left-hand side. And that time, Matthew Miller's not able to let it get it down. Wheelersburg likes to spread the floor and then drive the center. Dribble kick. So we've got multiple subs coming in. The starters for tonight's game: Andrew Shope, Tyler Mitchell, Cade Millett, Tanner Cunningham, and Mason Zaylor. And that's Shope, Mitchell, and Cunningham, who are seniors, playing on this floor for the final time tonight. Cunningham off the back iron, no good.
Holden getting a lot of rebounds this evening.
And, that's just somebody not coming up and stopping the ball. Holden with an easy layup there. And he now is up to 5 points in the contest, well below his average, though. Valley doing a good job tonight defending. Nice backdoor cut and the give back, but he shuffled his feet before he's able to get it up to Mason Zaylor. Otherwise, they had an opportunity to score there. So, you know, we look forward to having a good game tonight, but it's already etched in stone. Wheelersburg is your SOC champions this year. This is the final game. And both these teams already have their seeds and know who they'll be playing next level in tournament play. And Tanner Holden drains a 3 there.
That's it. Well, Berg has a first-round bye.
Quarter. Yes.
You know, so I forget who they're going to play the winner of, but I do know they have a first-round bye.
They, just based on what I have seen here, I think they're going to make it to the regionals this year without too much trouble. And I hope I don't jinx them. But, yes, they do have a first-round bye there. And they will play the winner of the 8-9 seed Meigs and South Point. And, I mean, they ought to win those games going away.
They should.
Then they're going to play between their highest seed there is going to be North Adams. And they shouldn't have a problem with that either. They only have to win one game to get to the combo.
Really?
Before it's basketball 30.
Wow. That's huge, you know?
Now Tanner with the ball, coming back down the other side. Dribbles left, shoots, and all of a sudden, Tanner Holden's found his rhythm, and there's a 13-point deficit. Valley's going to have to call a timeout now.
Well, when they call a timeout, we will too, and we'll come right back after this.
Has your life or the life of someone you love been impacted by mental health or substance abuse problems? If so, there's treatment available here in the Portsmouth area. Hope Source provides quality treatment by highly trained, compassionate professionals. We are committed to helping people and their families live complete, meaningful, and happy lives. Find us on Facebook or on our website, hopesourcetreatment.com, or call us at 740-353-HOPE.
Got a good chance to get out here too.
Dirk's
worried about White Oak, but I think they'll get to the combo this year too.
And we're back as Jay and I look over some of the pairings for the sectional and district. Looks like a lot of these teams have the an option of making it somewhere.
Trying to find Valleys now.
Looks like the three major teams that could possibly come out of the county and move well throughout the tournament is Wheelersburg, New Boston, and Greene.
Yes. Yep. And looking at the brackets, they each of those should get to the combo pretty easily.
Really?
Yeah.
What day is the first combo game?
Let's see what we got going on there. New Boston will play on the 26th. That's in the evening.
At the combo?
Actually, they play at Northwest.
Okay.
Sorry. So it's March 3rd at 2 o'clock. That's at the combo. So Cunningham with the make. Indians needing a few more of those. Get back in this game, double-digit deficit. Wheelersburg used to that. Valley not so much. They've been playing quite a lot better here lately. Their last game, a win in overtime against West. This young man right here, Caden Millette with the ball with the winner at the end of that game, making things happen. And viewers, watch Mr. Millette play this evening. Number 12, very physical.
Is he?
Yeah, if you play basketball with him, you're going to have a few bruises in the morning. You're going to get that elbow in you. You're going to know he's there. And we got a shuffling of feet, and that's just good defense by Shope.
Yeah.
You know, he knocked him off his feet. He planted himself playing defense and made the the offensive player lose his feet there. So, good job defensively.
Well, they're playing well and they're playing hard, but the gap is starting to increase here.
Okay, so Lucasville Valley, they're a 10 seed, and they're going to come in and play Paint Valley, a 7 seed.
Yeah.
And that's February 18th at 8 o'clock.
Now, I talked
that's at Waverly.
I talked to Coach Crabtree earlier, and he was telling me that they actually beat Paint Valley in regular season.
Right, so they could very well move on. Nice defense again, this time from the backside, and that's Dylan Ellis flying in from behind there, knocking it out. That serves as a pass, but that's going to get blocked. And a phantom foul there on Tanner Holden. He's nowhere
it.
near any skin there.
Yep.
But the call's been made, young man. It happens. So Holden now, he's going to have his second foul. And you never know. This game could actually get close enough to where they want to go ahead and bench him, and yes, they will. There's no sense in taking any risks. So Carter McCorkle, the sophomore, will step in for him. He's 6'4", so they really don't lose a lot of size there. As Tyler Mitchell makes his free throw. 1 of 2.
Somebody call for a substitution. Is that what happened?
I don't know. Maybe they knew I wasn't ready.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I think they felt that.
That's probably.
I was looking down.
You're intrigued, yes.
Yeah. Our officials for tonight: Chuck McKnight, Mark Michael, and Bernie Hensley.
Bernie, there's a name you don't hear very often.
Yeah, he had a weekend.
That's it, he did. He just about lost that pass.
Valley again trying to dribble drive, get into the lane so they can create. And now we're going to get a foul there. This is going to be on number 4 for the Indians, Dylan Ellis. He's a 5'8" sophomore. (25-15) with 2:01 remaining here in this first period. Or first half, I should say. Backing him in and picking up the foul. Foul's going to be charged to Connor Fell.
Well, that should send somebody to the line, shouldn't it?
J.J. Truist going to the line, shooting foul. And he just did a good job of backing him in and really giving him no other option but to foul him. Did a good job of making sure he didn't score. And kept him from scoring there.
Well.
Second free throw on its way, nothing but net. 26-15. Millette takes center stage. Wheeling left. Again, kind of an open post. Got Zaylor down inside. They're going to feed him, maybe take advantage of a situation there, and they do.
Zaylor popping it from the inside.
That's Zaylor's first points of the game. That's big. They really need to get Mason Zaylor involved in this.
They do.
Called on the floor, and that's going to be on number 11 there. Connor Fell picks up that foul. And that's his second foul. Valley now has 6 on the night. Next one, they'll go to bonus.
And there it was.
Yeah, just how quick that can happen, right? Connor Fell now picks up his third. And you know what happens is coaching staff, they'll pick up on replacements and they'll see where they have a mismatch, and then they'll pick on that mismatch.
Yeah.
And so that's why you saw that mismatch there. 22, J.J. Truitt, one of the better players, 6'4", with a little height advantage. So feed him, let him take it to the hole.
That's it.
Truitt's going to make the front end of the foul at the charity stripe.
Oh, there it is.
Second one is good. So 27-17, still staying kind of, within a puncher's distance.
They are. 10 points is nothing in basketball.
Not bad. You can make that up pretty quick. Oh, that's a foul. Not called. Truitt bumped him pretty hard. Got the ball out.
Yep.
Now Wheelersburg on the opposite end.
Connor Mullins whipping it around.
Right now, Wheelersburg looks like they're playing a lot of one-on-one, not a whole lot of team basketball going on down there. And you can do that when you have great talent, and great talent is what they have. So that's why they're ahead 10 points at this point in the game. But I'd like to see a little bit more team basketball out there on the Pirates.
Yep. 30 seconds on the clock.
Didn't work out too well at the end of the first quarter. Valley turned the ball over, and with seconds left, Wheelersburg was able to get a score off a Tanner Holden pass.
Yeah, they were. So they need to sink a nice three to stay with it.
Now we're approaching 10 seconds. Millette there in the corner. Cunningham now near half court. Time running out, driving, and that's going to be a charge.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, when you have half a court to get ready to get in someone's way, you can usually make it to the spot.
Really?
And they did. So Cunningham, instead of getting the score, he'll pick up his foul. His third foul.
4.3 seconds. So interesting. A charging foul does not send you to the line.
Player control.
Ah, gotcha.
Player control foul is not a personal foul. Or a shooting foul, that is. All right, so a whole lot of substitutions in here for the final 4.3. Let's see if the Valley's Indians can keep them from scoring. Force him to pick it up. You know what? He's going to sprint coast to coast.
Holy crap. Did you see that?
Wow. Somebody getting that young man's way.
That's it.
Wow. Okay. Well, 29-17 is going to be your halftime score.
That's it. We're going to halftime, and we'll come back after this.
Everything your customers see tells a story. Let the UPS store help you tell the right one. We do printing, packing, notarizing, faxing, shredding, binding, consulting, creating, designing, returning, mailboxing, and of course, shipping. Together, there's nothing we can't solve. Stop by our locally owned and operated UPS store on 11th Street in Portsmouth today to see how we can help you with everything your small business needs.
Well, they're afraid to foul. They don't want to put them on the line.
Yeah.
So, but in 4.3 seconds, you can dribble the length of the court.
Yeah.
So somebody need to at least force him to go to the side.
They put that lengthy kick.
Oh, yeah?
They put that
Enjoy the good times a little more with the right plan. State Farm agent Jake Sulzer is here to help protect your dreams and loved ones with life insurance. Call Jake Sulzer today to find out which options are best for you. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Welcome to Portsmouth Cinemas!
Sights, sounds, and smells, we give you all the feels you need for a fun time on the town. Want to enjoy a 3D movie or even throw a party? The Portsmouth Cinema is here for you. Looking for unbeatable deals on concessions? We got you. Need an affordable night out to relax with a movie? Super Tuesday to the rescue. We are always updating to give you the best experience possible. Visit us online at republictheaters.com or Facebook for showtimes. Portsmouth Cinema. When you've got the time, we've got the popcorn, the candy, the drinks, and the best movies around.
Sierra's Haven is a no-kill animal shelter located in Scioto County. They are a group of volunteers working together to help find safe, loving homes for adoptable pets. In its brief existence, they have made a difference in the lives of thousands of animals. Whether they were stray animals or needing medical attention, Sierra's treated, spayed, neutered, and found them wonderful homes. Your contributions to this organization can help get abandoned and abused animals off the streets and into a loving home. So when you're ready to give, think about giving locally. Charity begins at home.
And we're back. 29-17 is the score as the Pirates lead the Indians here at Valley in Lucasville. It's been a great game. The score's not telling how great of a game this is to watch.
Well, if you think about it, the Pirates scored with no time left in the first quarter and to finish the first half.
Yeah.
You know, so if Valley just does a little better job defensively, nice way to finish up there. A nice pump fake. And Tyler Mitchell finishing there. He has 8 now in the contest. I mean, you take those 4 points away, we got a much closer ball game here.
Definitely.
And Valley's played very well. What's happened with them is they've kind of got caught in the trees several times trying to drive the lane, and Wheelersburg's just too big inside.
They are. Connor Mullins putting up 2. Well, in Valley, I mean, they've been kind of hanging here at the 10-point mark. Right around there. And honestly, playing a good game. A few mistakes. That running the clock out, not helping them at the end on either quarter. Well,
Holden with the ball now going left, kicking it out. Holden led all scorers with 10 at halftime.
Whoa.
And that's going to be a 3. Dropped in there by number 11, Dustin Darnell. His first points of the game. So Holden led all scorers with 10 after being held to 3 in the first quarter.
Oh, Connor Mullins misses from the side. That's a rare occasion.
I didn't catch who scored the goal on this opposite end by Valley. You didn't happen to notice, did you?
If I think about it for a second, I think I'll have it.
We've got a bar that we got a guy.
I think it was number 10. It was number 10, I believe.
That's what I was looking at was Mitchell.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was him because he did that double pump.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Tyler Mitchell, he's got 4 now in this third quarter that puts him in double figures with 10 points scored. So just throwing it into the backcourt so Valley can get this possession started. Millette from the corner, a little deep. Nice job there by Mitchell getting the ball back. Just good hands. And now Cunningham off the back iron.
Did you see that?
Knocked out of bounds.
Well, I think he had it up in the air, and was it Zayler?
Yeah.
I think he hit from the back on the ball.
Okay.
He called a foul, I believe. But anyway, the guy holding the ball, which is, was it 10? Is that Truitt?
Truitt's 22. 10's Trent Salyers.
Trent Salyers, okay. I think he hit the ball so hard it knocked him off balance, and that's how he ended up out. It's like, geez.
Holden fouled. Going to the line. Again, Pittsburgh, Wheelersburg taking the ball inside. The Steelers.
That's it.
And Holden stealing away a point there from the free throw line, adding to his total. 11, going on 12, if he can put this one down. And he does not.
Zaylor gets the rebound on that.
Wheelersburg does a good job first half, 8 for 10 from the free throw line. They actually only made 2 threes, and kind of a key to the first half, Valley 0 threes in that first period. And, they can't really play too well with the big boys inside. Wheelersburg's awfully long, and so they need to be able to shoot well from the outside, and they just haven't at this point. And from behind the 3 line there, that's Dustin Darnell. That's his second one now in this third quarter as he starts to heat up.
Man.
We talk about, the danger, the talent that Wheelersburg has. One guy off, well, they've got 3 or 4 other guys that can hop on.
They can.
And continue that.
You're absolutely right. While I've got a second here, I want to thank some of tonight's sponsors. I want to thank AJ's Auto Sales and AJ's Automotive Services right here on Lucasville-Medford Road. I want to thank the Atomic Credit Union, as well as B&B Loan, the Barrett & Murphy Insurance Agency, as well as the Desco Federal Credit Union, Hope Source Treatment down there with Jay Hash, Jake Sulzer with Jake Sulzer State Farm there on Chillicothe Street. Also want to thank KDMC for all they do for us, the Portsmouth Cinema 8, the Portsmouth Public Library, the Herman Powell Insurance Agency there in New Boston, as well as the Scioto County Career and Technical Center and Shawnee State University.
Well, Truett buries a 3 there to take us into this break, Chuck, and all of a sudden, 41-21, 20-point deficit.
There we go. We'll be right back after this.
Library isn't just a source for books anymore. We are activities. We are local history and genealogy. We are entertainment. We are DVDs and books on CD. We are online. We are education. We are mobile. We are everywhere. We are still books and reading. We are here for our community. We are here for you.
We are the Portsmouth Public Library.
I love the library.
To get on the right path for your future? At Scioto County Career Technical Center, you will be, with exciting new options in advanced manufacturing, robotics, 3D design, CNC, PLC, and CAD. We are providing the tools to inspire the problem solvers of tomorrow. Create, design, automate, and model virtually anything from scratch. It's all waiting for you at Scioto County Career Technical Center. For more information, visit us online at sciototech.org. Scioto Tech. You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we are back. 41-21 is the score. And Valley's trying to make some scores. They're trying to get some points on the board. Get back in with that 10-point window.
They're keeping Tanner Holden close, and Zaylor gets away. A nice back screen there.
If they can do that with Zaylor like they did in some of the other games, they might be able to cut the point spread.
They really have to be able to work well inside, and it's tough to do against this team. So you've got to take it inside and then let the guards reposition on the arc and kick it back out, make those threes, and they just haven't made any in this game. So that's kind of been the tail of the tape at this point. Yep. Wheelersburg just real quickly passing in and make a 3.
They make it look easy.
Yeah, exactly. They make it look easy.
I tell you.
Effortless, just shoot the 3.
Gavin and I, in the first period, were talking about the 07 team that Wheelersburg had.
Uh-huh.
And back then, that was, the 06 team is when we started Q Sports here in town. And then we actually had to take a year off hiatus. We actually recorded games that year, but we didn't broadcast any of them. I have an archive of that season.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But one of the big stars on the Wheelersburg team at that point was a guy named Cam Miller.
Right.
And Cam was just unstoppable.
I remember him well.
Much like Tanner Holden, tons of height, tons of talent. Went on to play for Marshall. You know, but a lot of people think this team resembles the 07 team.
Yep. I was coaching in Memphis at the time.
Were you?
Yep. Yeah, he was super talented and just not defendable.
No.
There was really not a whole lot you could do with him. He compared somewhat to another time in which I was coaching, and that was at East, Brett Roberts. Out there at South Webster.
Yeah.
Just a tall guy who can play inside out, and there's no one you can defend him with.
Yeah. Well, in high school ball, once you get that kind of height somewhere on the court, it's difficult.
Well, and those guys had skill to go with the height.
Right.
Some guys just get tall real fast, and they don't have that coordination and everything else that comes along with it.
Yeah.
You get all that going together, and that's dangerous. Cape Millette School is there.
Well, it looks like we got a break, so we'll take one, and we'll be right back after this.
My niche, I really think, is pediatrics. I love little kids. I enjoy being around them. It's a very rewarding field to be in. I chose Shawnee. They had a great nursing program. I couldn't ask for a better place to be.
From the very beginning, I knew that I wanted to continue my education, so I'm working on my master's degree in nursing informatics. I'm kind of the translator between the worlds of nursing and information technology, and I couldn't have done it without the education and the support from Shawnee State.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. Thank you for joining us. For those of you just tuning in, I'm Chuck Jones here with Jay Miller and the whole Zone Sports team as we bring you high school basketball here on the Zone. This is our last regular season game. It's an SOC match-off between the Wheelersburg Pirates and the Valley Indians, and we thank you for joining us.
That pass was actually intended for Truitt, J.J. Truitt there on the backside, but then he posted up and the ball went long, and Tanner Holden just happened to be there. He's able to bat it out of bounds, but Valley touching. Wheelersburg gets another look.
Yeah.
And now Tanner Holden gets fouled with the inbounds. A whole lot of action in just a few seconds.
A lot of fouls in the tonight's game.
Yeah, there have been.
It's been a very intense game on the court.
So Mitchell picks up his second foul. And Holden going one-on-one. You wouldn't think there would be a matchup there. That's number 10, Tyler Mitchell, is 6 foot. He's giving up a lot of height right there. Does a good job. Shobe missing on the runner.
Yeah.
Backside rebound.
It's kind of a forced shot.
And with nobody there in rebound position on that backside, it makes it tough. You always like to have somebody there to at least get a second chance. Valley loosening up at the guard position, trying to protect the lane, and still no help there once he got inside.
Nah.
So J.J. Truitt finding the rim.
144.
Nice lob inside, and another nice pump fake. Tyler Mitchell, he's had a lot of success tonight with that. He now has 12 on the night.
What happened down there? There's two Berg players on the floor.
Yeah, well, they both took the fake, jumped up, and then lost their footing. Tyler Mitchell's left. And then a three, just nails in the coffin.
Yeah.
As soon as you go down there and score, somebody like Trent Salyers comes down here with his hammer and nail and drills a three.
So number 10, he's going to be going to the line.
Tyler Mitchell's been very busy here of late. 6 points here in this third quarter, 12 overall. Now to the line. 49-28 your score. We've kind of hovered around that 20-point mark down now for a little bit.
Yep.
So good on his first free throw. A few substitutions in. Tanner Holden stepping out of the game. Golden opportunity for Valley to try to at least get a few baskets back in the minute and 13 seconds that Holden's not on the floor.
Yep.
Mitchell makes his second. He's now 4 of 6 on the night from the free throw strike. Valley needing a good stop here. Take advantage of Holder not being on the floor. And instead, they leave Matthew Miller unguarded at the corner. 52-30. Game extended. And
45 seconds.
I mean, Shirley Valley's not.
We're not playing this game
content
again,
to run out that quarter. Down 22 without holding in the game.
I hate to say it, but this plan hasn't worked the last 2 times.
Well, it's been very good to Wheelersburg.
It has. It has.
So, yeah, I'm very puzzled about this move. Granted, do they have a shot of winning this ball game? Probably not.
No.
You know, but you certainly want to take advantage of situations when they present themselves. So now a little 6-cut drive, no good. Zahler back up, and he's able to score.
Oh.
And just short of scoring again.
Nothing but net.
Finish. Yeah, he did get nothing but net there.
All right, well, let's take a break, and we'll come back with the 4th period after this.
Be in and out in 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm in it for like 12 minutes.
I'm lotioned and done in 15 minutes.
We go for like 20 minutes.
I'd say 9 minutes is just about right.
I can only go like 10 minutes.
No matter how long you can go, you won't have to wait for the sun to look fine. You can come to the sun spot where the sun always shines.
Everything your customers see tells a story. Let the UPS store help you tell the right one. We do printing, packing, notarizing, faxing, shredding, binding, consulting, creating, designing, returning, mailboxing, and of course, shipping. Together, there's nothing we can't solve. Stop by our locally owned and operated UPS store on 11th Street in Portsmouth today to see how we can help you with everything your small business needs.
And they're going to get there, so it's not necessary.
Right.
You're watching Zone Sports.
We may just load up for 1 or 2 or 3 big games. Yeah.
They'll both win the first.
Yeah. And we're back. 52-32 is the score at the start of the 4th and final period of this SOC match. You're watching Zone High School Sports. And here we go.
So back to that 20-point lead. Shope dribbles left, tries to shoot from 3-point range. He's going to be off the mark to the right, touched out of bounds. Valley retains possession. Here early in the 4th period with the Indians down 20.
See, why is Zahler all the way out there? There we go.
All right. So it's a bit of a pick and roll from the corner, and Zahler, what they do is they try to get Holden out of the lane. That opens it up for Zahler to score his 2.
That's it.
Zahler now with 8 points. And this time they're off the mark there. Salyers, or
Connor
Mullins. Short on the 3. Millett again with the ball. Dribbling to the right side, emptying out the offense. Now bring the ball left with Shope. Zahler again working against Truitt down there on the lane. Wheelersburg doing a much better job defensively here.
Big shot.
And off the mark there, Zahler getting away with a foul there from behind. And that's just thrown up for grabs.
Yep.
Shope does a good job getting down to the other end and defending Holden. Holden not able to get to the ball as a result. But Wheelersburg, you know, to say, wow, they're really picking it up defensively and they're ahead by 18. It's like, well, you know, they have been. They've played very well, but they're picking up the intensity. You can see that.
Yeah.
Individually, there's nobody sloughing off their man. They're all playing good help side defense. Shope takes it to the lane, a little hard off the glass. Karam's out too far. And again, they're trying to feed Holden down the floor. We got a 4-on-1 Caden Millette from the corner, and they can't take advantage of the numbers.
Man.
That's a dagger right there. I think all 4 Valley Indians touched that dribbler as he came down the floor.
I think so.
You talk about intensity now. They're picking it up. We got a foul there. That's going to be on number 11 for the Indians. Connor fell, and that'll be his 4th personal foul.
Well, honestly, I mean, if the Indians can get it back to within 10,
yep.
I mean, that playing against this team, that's an achievement this season.
Sure.
You
well,
know?
and this Wheelersburg team, it's a very good team. We talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, I'm sure Coach Ader is not too pleased because on the defensive side, they've really picked it up. But on the offensive side, they've made a couple of bad plays there in a row.
Yeah.
A couple of ill-advised long court passes against good basketball teams. That results in points scored. Valley wasn't able to convert those points or those turnovers into points. When they get to the convo and beyond, these teams would be able to. So these are the things they need to iron out right now.
Here comes number 3 of the 3-point foul.
So Trent Salyers from the line. He made the first one, correct?
Yep, correct.
And missed the second one.
And the third. Oh, there we go. Valley scores.
So Cade Millette with the bucket there.
Berg's starting to miss from the outside.
Yeah, like I say, on the offensive end, things have gone awry. They've picked it up defensively, but offensively, they haven't been able to score.
No.
Missed opportunity there from short range.
Here comes Mullins.
And
he
there's
drops it.
Your bucket.
That's it.
That's Mullins' happy zone over there, by the way. He loves to shoot from the left side.
And he's deadly.
Yep. Yeah, we talk about how good this team is, but all of them, if you get any one of these kids into a rhythm, they can score. They can put a ton of points up.
That's
nice
true.
Box out from 3-point range there. And stripped out of bounds. Tyler Mitchell doing a good job there on the defensive end. Gives Valley an opportunity down here. A foul as a result. And Shope's going to go to the line shooting. Quite a few fouls called here early in this 4th period. Shope missing there. High intensity game, you start to get a little tired. Those arms start getting a little bit heavy.
Oh,
and he
man.
Bounces out the second one as well. Holden just stepping through.
Comes in with the dunk.
The tomahawk. What a dunk. What a move. And it was almost like he just had it in his mind. You know, I'm tired of messing around.
Yeah.
I'll just take it on my shoulders here and go left side and finish.
Yep.
And you see that. You see little brief glimpses of what this guy is capable of doing. And he'll be going to Wright State next year to play. I feel like he can play maybe right away.
You know what?
There are certain parts of his game that he'll need to work on a little bit, maybe put on a little weight. But, Wright State will do a good job of developing him as a player. 15-footer there from the free throw line by Holden, and he adds another 2. 15 points now on the night for Tanner Holden. The one before this one, fun to watch.
Yep.
Valley down now 24 points.
Number 12 just holding up his arm. It was me. It was me.
Yep.
I got that.
I admit it.
I want to thank some more people in tonight's ball game. We'd like to thank Sierra's Havens, as well as Stevens Power Pack, Sunspot Tanning, and the Department of Developmental Disabilities, as well as the UPS store and the Wheelersburg Cinema. We'd also like to thank Bob and Floyd Tire Sales, Stoltz Pharmacy, Wagner Rental, as well as the Brent Murphy Insurance Agency, Gaddy's Pizza, Pro Pest Control, Rallies, Smith's Drugs, Tri-State Security, as well as BG's Pizza there in New Boston, and God's Way Church. I want to thank all those sponsors on tonight's game, as well as Toro Loco, Real Estate Gallery, and Donnie Martin Heating and Air. All big sponsors of the area youth and Zone High School sports. And we'd like to thank them, and we encourage you to thank them as well for all that they do for bringing these games to the area.
And you can do that by visiting their businesses and doing business with them.
That's it. Go to their Facebook page, whatever. Just let them know how much you appreciate everything they do for the area youth and their support of Zone High School sports.
Ball deflected out of bounds by Dustin Darnell. And, also, what a special kid. Kid didn't hardly play the first half, didn't score the first half. He's got 4 threes in the second half.
Wow.
So it's a fun team to watch. You got guys like Darnell, Connor Mullen, all these guys that can shoot from the outside.
Yep.
And, of course, you got Tanner Holden who can do it all.
Yeah.
So, there's how far can they go? He misses the dunk there, and he was looking for the foul as he got checked underneath. And Cade Millett's going to go coast to coast.
Valley turns it into
finish.
2.
Millett now with 6 points on the game. With the ball again. He's going to take it to the hole. No, he's going to kick it out.
They're going to keep it rolling.
Deflected out of bounds by Jay Truitt. And multiple substitutions entering the contest. Jacob Greathouse comes in for Millett. And a number of young Pirates come in.
That's it. That is one thing I do like about the basketball seasons when they get to the end of the game where, obviously, a certain team's going to win. They start giving the other kids opportunities.
Right, and that's what we've got here. Wheelersburg with a lot of subs here at the end of the game with an opportunity to play. And Justin Salyers there, we know him from football season.
Yeah, we do.
He gets 2 in the books. And now from 3 off range there by Connor Fell. Approaching 2 minutes remaining in this contest. That is no longer a contest. Wheelersburg will walk away with this and have a perfect 20-0 season.
Oh, nice one.
Justin Salyers now from 3. 5 points now in this quarter. The last 2 possessions. Zahler powering down inside, and they're going to come in from behind and get this foul. It's going to be number 21 called with that. Carter McCorkle, he's a 6'4 sophomore.
A lot of height out there, even in the younger players.
That's right. And you look at this team, they have a lot of seniors. They got 6 seniors, and they've played together now for 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've all gotten a lot of playing time as they've moved up, and they really only have 1 junior, I think, returning in Corey Maxey. The rest of them are sophomores, so they're going to be young.
Yeah.
But they're a good young.
They are.
Yeah, they've got some experience from this season, and they're talented.
They
so
are.
A lot of people are saying there's going to be some drop-off next year in Wheelersburg. Maybe so, but I don't think it's going to be extreme.
Is that Maxey out there, number 33?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Corey Maxey, he's a junior, 6'5".
Tell ya.
So
his dad's a big fella.
Unless things change, he'll be the lone senior next year.
Wow.
And they're calling for somebody's number down there on the bench.
Yeah, I couldn't tell who it is. It sounded like they said Dustin. Is there a Dustin on the roster?
There's a Justin and Dustin.
Oh, maybe it's
Justin Darnell, but he just came out.
I'll say
Justin
maybe
Salyers has been in the game.
Yeah, is he still in?
He is not.
That must be it then.
Got Mason Montgomery. Looks like he's about to come into the game. As is Gage Atkins. He was added to the roster as a couple of players dropped off the roster. And I did not get an explanation as to why. But
really?
A couple of young men that are no longer on that roster for the Wheelersburg Pirates.
Yeah.
and they just can't please the pep squad from Wheelersburg.
I'm
They always
telling you,
want something.
They want something.
You know?
Something, somebody.
Yeah.
Always somebody that's not out there. Maybe they don't know you can only have 5 players for your team out there.
Nice feed inside. And I actually don't have that young man's name. Number 1 for Valley. He was probably on the JV team.
Oh, probably.
Pump fake, steps left. Nice technique, good execution, missed shot. Carter McCorkle. And now number 1 for Valley. Do we have a roster? We
No.
had a roster somewhere, I thought.
We did, and I don't know where it is.
Huh.
"25 seconds left in this ball game."
They must have added him right before the ball game started. So just with a little bit of time left in this one, Valley's going to drop to 6-14 and 5-9 in the SOC. And as we said before, Wheelersburg will have a perfect season and winning the SOC. Steve Ader doing a great job there for the Pirates, and Eric Horton
And Maxey
doing
dribbles
a
it to
promising
the end.
job for the Indians this year as well.
Yep. Final score on the board for tonight's ball game, 68-44, as the Wheelersburg Pirates move on to playoff action, as well as the Valley Indians. Big SOC match, pretty much what everybody thought would happen, I think.
Right.
But a great game to watch.
Sure.
You know.
Yep.
Well, let's go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll come right back with the wrap up after this.
Everything your customers see tells a story. Let the UPS store help you tell the right one. We do printing, packing, notarizing, faxing, shredding, binding, consulting, creating, designing, returning, mailboxing, and of course, shipping. Together, there's nothing we can't solve. Stop by our locally owned and operated UPS store on 11th Street in Portsmouth today to see how we can help you with everything your small business needs.
Wheelersburg Cinema has been entertaining the area for over 40 years with the latest movie releases. Our friendly staff will treat you like family from the minute you walk in to buy a ticket. Our snack bar has all your favorites, especially the fresh popcorn. Show up early and have some fun in the arcade, or just head on in to get the best seats in the house. Bring the whole family and enjoy the personal touches from this locally owned and operated cinema. Wheelersburg Cinema, 8805 Ohio River Road in Wheelersburg.
Credit Union has been named a Best in State Credit Union by Forbes magazine. Measured by trustworthiness, digital products, branch services, and member satisfaction, Forbes ranks Atomic among the top 2.5% of the best banks and credit unions in the U.S. Atomic Credit Union offers 13 local branches as well as online and mobile banking. To learn more about Atomic, visit our website at www.atomiccu.com.
The Stephen A. Hunter Hope Fund was founded in memory of local student Stephen A. Hunter. One of the most successful programs is the Stevens Power Pack program, which provides food for local children in need. The most recent hunger statistics from Feeding America reveal that almost 1 in 3 children in Scioto, Pike, and Adams counties are food insecure. That's almost 50% higher than the national average. So when you're ready to give, think about giving locally. Charity begins at home.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance. Powell Insurance Agency in New Boston is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
tried our pizza? We have the deal for you. An 18-inch one topping for only $11.99 at BG's Pizzeria in Blackbirds of New Boston, Ohio. Call 740-456-8255 and order yours today.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back here at the home of the Valley Indians in Lucasville, where the Wheelersburg Pirates just defeated the Valley Indians in an SOC match. It was a big game tonight. Hard fought. I mean, honestly, that was an aggressive game. I mean, they really put a lot into it, both sides. And I think both sides should be commended for it, especially the Indians, who just didn't quit.
Yeah, well, you know, Wheelersburg, they got up to 20 points there late in the second quarter, and it looked like they were really going to break away. And your final score, 68-44, just 24 is what they got to. And you kind of had the feeling at that point that it could be 30 or more.
Yep.
You know, so Valley did a good job. They didn't give it up, as you would expect, you know, on the final game for some of these seniors coming in here and playing here for the final time at Valley High School. So, you know, they played their guts out and did the best they could. And Wheelersburg, you know, they've got a lot of talent. You know, we talk about it over and over.
Well, yeah.
But they've got a lot of talent in that front five that they throw out there at the tip. But then they go 4 or 5 deep as well. So that's tough to contend with. And Valley, you know, some of these guys that really stood out, you know, early on, we looked at Tyler Mitchell, number 10. He's a senior that he put up some points, but he also played very well defensively, as did Caden Millette. All of his points coming in the second half really turned it on. Andrew Shope is another one that, you know, they're going to miss him. He'll be a departing senior. So, you know, Shope, he finished with 14. Tyler Mitchell, or Shope, I'm sorry, had 4. Tyler Mitchell had 14. He led all Indians. Caden Millette had 6. And Tanner Cunningham added 10. And Mason Zaylor, he was the guy that I thought really had to have a good night. They limited him to 8 points. Wheelersburg's just too big inside.
They are.
On the flip side there, Wheelersburg, Trent Salyers had 6. Dustin Darnell, he had 12 points, and all of that came late, and all were 3-pointers. Connor Mullins had 10. Matthew Miller finished with 7. Justin Salyers 5. J.J. Truitt, pretty good game with 12 points scored. And our Toro Loco most valuable player, this has happened before. We've heard this tune before.
Yep.
But Tanner Holden is going to walk away with that. He had 15. He had a dunk. He had attempted another dunk before. He shot from outside. There's really, literally no end to what this young man can do.
Right.
He's a fun kid to watch.
He is. You know, well, I tell you what, they get a bye in the first round, but I'm sure we will see them at the Convo. And,
right.
I mean, as we will many of these teams in the first round, we'll be trying to get through.
Right.
You know.
Yep.
I think they'll be up there. I mean, like I said before, I think Green's going to make it that far. I think New Boston's going to make it that far. Some of the other ones are more wild cards, but honestly, there's still the potential out there.
Right, and you know, another team we need to talk about a little bit is Southwestern. We've seen them play this year.
That's true.
And arguably one of the best players in the conference, right there with Tanner Holden out there.
Yeah.
With Southwestern.
Yeah.
So you know, his name is Shiloh Blevins.
Yeah.
So New Boston may face Southwestern as they get to the Convo. That'll be an interesting game to watch.
That would be. Well, all that being said, we thank you for joining us. We want to thank the whole Zone Sports teams as well as all of our sponsors. I'm Chuck Jones.
This is Jay Miller.
And we're out of here.